And we're live, guys. What's up? I am the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. You guys, I am having some fun in Conquest with these discs like I showed you a moment ago on the thumbnail. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another free-to-play Padawan stream. A day in the life of a free-to-play player that's just trying to make it. I am just trying to make it, and I am trying to climb as high as I can, to grow as fast as I can, and to have as much fun as possible. And you guys are coming along for the ride, and I am having a blast with you guys. Now let's look at this disc. That's not right. It's right here, inventory. We got several people in the chat. We got Sawyer Spell says, yay, first chat already in the chat. Several minutes before the stream even started. Obi-Chan says, I love those discs. Night Snipe says, yo. Coleman Traber's in the chat. Hi, I like the one that removes turn meter, so it cancels out the first disc. Well, I got that one too, man. I got that one too. Brian Thompson says, what's up, everyone? And Sawyer says, hi, Pad. What's up, Jesselyn? Good to see you. Good to see you. We're going to have to get your account back up and running so we can stop calling you by the wrong name. But anyway, it's great to see all of you guys. And look at this, you guys. Look at this. Thermal exhaust. Whenever an enemy gains 5 debuffs, they gain 3 thermal detonators, which can't be resisted. And volatile accelerator. When an ally deals damage to an enemy, that enemy gains 5% turn meter, which is bad. But it's 1 damage over time for 2 turns, which is good, and this can't be resisted or evaded. So, and actually the turn meter isn't that bad, because if they never take a turn, then the damage over times never go off. But I'm giving them, with my Geos, you guys picture the Geonosians, giving them a bunch of dots, and then those dots get turned into thermal detonators, and then those thermal detonators get turned into more thermal detonators. And then I got this ability exhaust right here. Whenever an enemy gains 10 debuffs, they gain ability block, which can't be resisted, so I am debuffing these guys all over the place. And if, in case my regular debuffs that I'm trying to apply, not these disc debuffs, because they can't be resisted, but in case the debuffs I'm trying to apply get resisted, I've got whenever an enemy resists debuff, all allies gain potency, and we stack the potency fast, you guys. And let's say they go first and I don't get any turns. Well, I want to get more of these caustic emissions right here, because this causes the enemy to gain damage over times at the start of their turn. And if they take enough turns, then they're going to start taking thermal detonators also. So it's really fun, you guys. And then unstable decelerator, this takes some turn meter away. So this counteracts just like Coleman was saying a moment ago. This counteracts the turn meter gain on this disc, so they actually don't gain turn meter as long as I'm using this disc. So I don't know if I'm going to keep using this disc or not. We'll see. Oh, man. Jesselyn says, you can call me Jess or Sawyer, either or. Coleman Traber, I think this is the first time watching the stream live. Welcome, man. Welcome to the live stream. Baby Yoda says volatile accelerator is the best disc. The blue one is amazing. Yes, I've only found the white one, but even the white one changed everything. I had all these other discs, you guys, including thermal exhaust. And then as soon as I got volatile accelerator, everything started happening. And I'm going to show you guys what is going on. Kassir says, aloha, oi, what's up, man? Baby Yoda, if you can get 3+ caustic emissions, thermal exhaust, ability exhaust, and potency calibration, yes. Yes. Evening, Patty, what's up, Baby Yoda? Sawyer says, I got 216 speed on my Echo. You go, girl. Go for it. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well done. Yeah, Baby Yoda says the decelerator isn't necessary. Well, I'm still pretty early in the Conquest. But I just want to show you guys. I want to do a little more Conquest later, because right now I got to do my fleet climb, but we'll do a little Conquest in between. But I just want to show you guys what I'm talking about. This is one of the mid-range bosses. Let's bring our Geos in here. It has been really helpful since I got my Padme team kind of sort of up and running to have 2 teams that work in Conquest instead of just 1. The 2 teams is really helping me manage my energy and stamina a lot better. A lot better. Alright, so I don't know who's going to go first. Looks like we're gonna go first. We're gonna put some damage on poor Ki-Adi-Mundi. Watch this, you guys. He's got no debuffs. One basic from Soldier. Boom! 9 thermal detonators, 6 dots, plus all the other debuffs, plus ability block. And that ability block may or may not have come from Poggle. It probably came from the disc that I have. Alright, so let's see who else we can ability block. Let's make sure Anakin doesn't do his AoE. I just remembered Ahsoka has a cleanse. Okay, she has a cleanse on her basic, so we're okay with that. These guys are gonna kill themselves. These guys are gonna kill themselves. Even on the counterattacks. Alright, let's get some healing. Let's just keep putting these things around. Let's put the big work on Mace over here, you guys. Look at that. The double assist. Oh my gosh, look at all. There goes Anakin. Bye-bye, Anakin. Oh my goodness. This is where the fun is at. This is where the fun begins right here, you guys. I don't want to kill anybody. I want them all to die off. It looks like Ahsoka's got the least amount. Let's give some more to Ki-Adi-Mundi. Baby Yoda, amazing Sawyer spell. Clones under shot gas is my favorite teams. What gear is your Echo? Okay, so Baby Yoda's giving me some advice in the fight. He says Jedi Knight Anakin first, or Jedi Knight Anakin will bonus turn and AoE. I should have done that, but it ended up working out okay. Let's finish off Ki-Adi-Mundi. I want to let these bombs go off, but they just... Oh, the bombs aren't even going off, but they have 27 thermal detonators on them, you guys. Let's do another one real quick. Let's just jump in and do another one. Let's see if we can make it work with the Padme team, because the Padme team doesn't attack all the time like the Geos do. We got to look at these. We got to decide. Let's decide together here, you guys. We got to look at these. Decide which one we're going for. Protection recovery. It's green. That's not bad for me. This honed skills, I don't like it, you guys. I don't like it. They gain potency equal to 60% of their starting potency. The other disc that I have where they gain potency every time they're resisted, the whole team does, I feel like that's way better. I feel like that is way better. And here's another protection recovery, the same one. This is another decelerator, we've already got that. This is a white caustic emissions, I don't love that. A blue power, but I don't love this disc either. Oh, here we go. Amplify Agony. Whenever an ally inflicts a debuff on an enemy, they also deal max health damage to that enemy. This damage can't defeat enemies. Okay, I don't think I'm going to go for that because most of the debuffs I'm inflicting are not from me, they're from the discs. So I'll probably go for this Caustic Emissions. It's green, and it will give them 2 damage over times, which that'll be 4 debuffs as soon as they start their turn, so that'll be good. I really need a blue Caustic Emissions, but I'm probably going to go for this one, which means I need to do... Ooh, this isn't good. They're over-prepared too. Okay, if there's an Empire ally in the leader slot, they gain 30% max health and max protection. Whenever an Empire ally in the leader slot uses a special ability during their turn, all of the allies increase the damage they deal, and then they're all called to assist. Okay. So, we're going to try Padme. I don't know. We might have to abandon this disc because I don't know if we're going to win this fight or not. But let's try our Padme team. And I'm not going to belabor the point here. We're going to do a little more Conquest later. But, ooh, that's not right at all. That is not right at all. We have a Conquest tab. I think the team we want is on this tab, though. Oh my gosh, I turned the chat off for a minute to look at those data discs, and you guys are blowing me up. Yo, everybody, what's up, Free to Play Nation? What's up, Darth Racky? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. That's amazing. It still works, I think. Night Snipe is saying. Baby Yoda says, Palp lead, Vader Thrawn, Han Boba gets you the Han and Boba global feat, and Vader literally takes infinite turns. Ooh, okay. All right. And the damage from the applied debuffs gives more debuffs. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you guys. Definitely. I do not have a good Palp Vader team, but for most of you guys that do, try that out. Try that out. All right, Padme. Well, Baby Yoda, you say Geos are key to this, but Mon Mothma would also work. There's a lot of, something like CLS would also work. Padme, Kenobi has 1 mass assist. The Bounty Hunters have 2 mass assists. Oh, gosh. Okay, Anakin. Are you going to save us? You're going to give Padme a bonus turn here. Is this going to draw any counters? Let's find out. Alright, cleanse it up, Padme. Now, our big concern here is the leader taking turns, right? Kenobi is hanging in there. Oh, Kenobi's gone. Not good. Not good. Well, at least the caustic emissions is starting to work. Oh my goodness, this is not good. I don't like range in here. We can't go for anybody but him. Stacking that stuff. Let's get some of this, some of these buffs, and then we'll spread what we can. That was a rough opening that they had. All right, can Ahsoka get a crit and a cleanse? Let's find out. Crit and cleanse, that's good. Padme's back up and running. Oh no, you guys. I think my Padme team is starting to outlive their usefulness here. Yep. Yep, we'll come back and try this again. Maybe we'll try this with the Geos a little later in the stream. Like I said, I gotta start my fleet climb. I need to do more work on my Padme team. The reason I say this is their damage is more than your out of turn protection up. Geos are key to this. The reason I say this is their damage is more than your out of turn protection up. Yeah, you're right, Baby Yoda. The Geos is what I should definitely use on that fight, and I will try that a little bit later. Before we jump into the fleet, you guys, something very exciting has happened. Something very exciting has happened. I got the last shards that I needed for Bossk. I took them up to 7 stars, and I'm gonna do a little crystal spending here, because, gosh, can we even do it though? Let's find out. We can spend 700 crystals here. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got to get this Bossk up and running. We have got to get this Bossk up and running. We've been saving our crystals, and we need to spend some crystals to make some crystals. You know what I'm saying, you guys? You know what I'm saying? Here we go. 375 is going to give us what we need here. Excellent. And the other one, we only need 5 pieces. Maybe we can find that in a shop instead of 4 crystals. Let's see. Shard shop. We can do the shard shop. I don't know. Should we just spend the crystals? Shard shop currency is pretty valuable. It's only 150 crystals. We're just going to spend the crystals. All right. Now we had a little crystal spending session. We're going to get Bossk up to gear 12. Oh my goodness. Big spender, big spender. Yeah, hey, I gotta spend it on something. You're absolutely right. Why not guild shards? I'm not even sure. It's too late now. It's too late now. If it was there for guild currency, I didn't see it. I should have got it for guild currency. All right, so let's put all these pieces we can here. We're gonna put this one on. We're gonna put this one on. And we're gonna put this one on. There we go. 12.3. What do we have to, what do we got to do for this one? Oh, we're too far from that. And we're far from that. And this one we're definitely far from, right? Yeah, we don't have enough of those. All right. Well, the other thing we're going to do is we're going to put this Bossk Zeta on because it's a Zeta that I love. I've been wanting to do it, and now that he's getting thick and tanky, I want him to taunt more often. So let's put this bad boy on. We are going crazy on Bossk tonight, you guys. Crazy on Bossk. Oh my goodness. All right. No, DOG says nobody's saying you guys are going crazy. Why not guild shards? Sawyer says. Get shards are too valuable. That is true. That's why I didn't spend the get 1 shards. Sawyer says my heart can't take it. Yeah, I'm definitely, Hawkeye, I'm definitely saving Get from Malik and Gas. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. So we have our Bossk up and running. We're going to continue to put all of our effort towards Bossk. And because his ship is still only 6 stars, so we got to put in work. But let's go try out this bad boy in Fleet Arena now. And you know, one more thing. I keep saying this. There's one more thing I wanted to do to get a little more power on my fleet, and that is to upgrade some of these mods if I can take them up. These are not great mods, you guys. Look at this. Only 7 speed. I mean, let's see. It might hit. Hey, it did hit. 12 speed. Okay, so that makes this a little bit better of an arrow. 12 speed with it's an offense arrow. That's what Spy needs, is an offense arrow. I'm a fan of an offense arrow. Offense, crit chance, speed. That's good. That's good. That's good. And that'll make his ship a little bit better. I need to get more mod slicing materials to get those up. All right, you guys, let's go try this out in the fleet. We just made our spy ship a little bit stronger. We made our Bossk ship hopefully a good bit stronger. And we're gonna start off with Francesco. Now this fight I normally win, so I'm not concerned about this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna change our starting lineup now. We're gonna put Bossk in the starting lineup, and we're gonna put Sunfac and Soldier, and then we're gonna put Spy in the reinforcement, Vulture in the reinforcement, and Plo. This is gonna be our new fleet. Now that we got our Houndstooth, and we're not refresh farming the Houndstooth, but we are farming it every day and making progress. We're at I don't know, like 12 shards out of 100, something like that. So let's go in here. Hawkeye is in the chat. He's on the stream. Hello, what's up, Hawkeye? Good to see you, man. Thank you for the support. Sawyer says, is it a good idea to farm up the Xanadu Blood? Here's the thing about the Xanadu Blood. It's a good ship, but the character Cad Bane is not the greatest. I'm using him because I want to use his ship in a different fleet, and plus I need it for the finalizer. So that's the other reason to farm up the Xanadu Blood, is the ships that it unlocks. It unlocks the Millennium Falcon, it unlocks the finalizer. It's needed for both of those ships, and it's also, is it needed to unlock the Executor? I know it's key for the Executor fleet, but I think it might also be needed to unlock the Executor. Alright, so it used to be, when I had my Spy and my starting 3, that I would put single target damage here on Bossk, and therefore I would be able to put a mass assist on Soldier with Spy, but Spy is no longer here, so I'm just going to start off with the AoE, go ahead and let their Bossk get his taunt out, that's fine, and then now I'm going to stun their Bossk, and get my taunt out. Now their Bossk has Breach, and Breach reduces his defense by 25%. That will be good to help us kill him. Hawkeye says, hey man, first stream here. Alright, our Bossk is hanging in a little bit, that's good. Alright, now we bring in Spy. Now what Spy does, we can either bring in Spy and kill somebody besides Bossk, or we can bring in Vulture and kill Bossk. It's kind of whichever we want. Spy decided to put the taunt on Sunfac, so we're going to go ahead and use the mass assist over there. And now what we have is we have a Bossk that is protecting our fleet, and he's still too squishy, you guys. Look at him. Oh, even with all that work we did. No good. He's still too squishy. But he still got us this far. He got us this far. Let's get the offense up on our Geos. The Geos all alive at the same time is the key. That's what you're trying to go for. Alright, let's do the same thing to his Bossk. There, he's out of there. Now what we've got here is we've got a Geonosian Soldier with a lot of these stacks here. These stacks give him 20% offense and defense per stack. So we're going to put a stun on him because he is dangerous right now. Let's go ahead and put the big hit over on Spy. Yes! Got Spy out of there. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Alright. Now let's bring in the finisher. The Vulture Droid. Camo Boyo. What's up, Padawan? What's up, my friend? Good to see ya. And there we go. We won! We won, and in part, thanks to Bossk. Bossk is going to have to get that 7th star on his ship and the relics on the pilot. But, we're going to have another fight here in 7 minutes. In 7 minutes. Let's jump in here and do some dailies. Then Lionheart, hey Padawan, just stopping by. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. If you don't mind, hit a like while you're here. That'll help me out. That will help me out. Baby Yoda says this is 90% similar to my fleet. Instead of Plo, I got Vader, and I also got 5s in there. Okay, so you probably have the 7th star on Tarkin, and that gives you an additional reinforcement, a 4th reinforcement. Yeah, Vader, if I get my Vader up to relics, I might consider changing, but the Plo is just kind of a, if I need him, I have him kind of a situation, you know? All right, well, the chat is blowing up, you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I'm excited about the work we did on Bossk. We spent a lot of our crystals on it. Oh, we spent a lot of our crystals. Speaking of spending crystals, let's spend some more. Let's spend some more. We are going to get our energy refreshes for the day. And like I say, sometimes you got to spend crystals to make crystals. I put crystals into Bossk's gear, and I'm hoping that it will help me get top 5 every day. We'll see. What do we have here? Grand Arena Daily Reward 65. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, it sucks. But hey, look at this. We still get our Squad Arena stuff. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take anything it'll give me. We need everything that it will give us. Ben Lionheart, don't worry. I got you on the like. Been subbed since the beginning as well. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I feel so much love from the Senate. The Senate, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Coleman Trevor. I'm also using the same fleet, but Vader and Slave 1 of the reinforcements. Okay, nice. Nice. Leah says, Padawan, do you think R3 Vader can take out Geos without no escape Zeta? Do you have the Zeta on Palp Lead? And what other Empire and Sith are you running in that team? That will determine whether or not Vader can do it. And what are the gear of the Geos is the other question, sure. Brian Thompson, we should all make sure to like Padawan's vids. Got to have that support. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. Yeah, nice snipe. Good question. What are the Geos gear? Absolutely. Okay, let's spend some of this energy instead of just staring at it. Oh, look at this. We got some of these pieces we can put on. We're going to hold off on that until we make sure Bossk is all tidied up. All right, squads, current farms, Scion. Now I'm farming this ship because this ship is needed for the finalizer. But Scion is a great side benefit because we are getting Traya for free as we are just playing and our guild is defeating the heroic Sith raid. We're getting Traya for free. And if we get Traya geared up and Scion geared up, just those two can kill Geos all by themselves if you get them geared up well. And if you mod them right. And sometimes it still doesn't work. But the point is, they're a very good dynamic duo. And then if you get Darth Nihilus to go with them, it's really good. Really good. The Sith trio is a great team. All right, who's next? Find it. I've already farmed this 4 times today. We only have 1 more to go. Come on, baby. Nope, nothing from that one. That's all right. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Because here it says, supposedly they are putting gear in the Squad Arena store. That will be good. That will be good. We're going for that Houndstooth. I already farmed it 4 times today. 2 out of 0. That's weird. I already farmed it 4 times today, and I got 3 out of 4. So that's good. Let's see where I'm at on that. 19 out of 100. I need 81 more. My goodness. My goodness. That's gonna be a hot minute. And Bossk is done. So we need to take him off of this. We need to take him off this list. Edit the list. Bossk is out, and you guys know who's in? Yeah, I've been waiting on farming this guy. It feels like way too long. Way too long. Wicket. The Ewok, there he is. I love Wicket from the movies. He's a fantastic Ewok attacker, and he is the 5th piece of our puzzle. I farmed him for a little bit, and then I had to stop farming him because Bossk and the Houndstooth became available. So I had to stop, completely farm Bossk, and now I'm getting back into Wicket. Here we go. And a nice bonus Mark V stun gun here. But we got to get Wicket all the way to 330 shards so that we can use him to unlock C-3PO. Coleman says the gear is already in the Squad Arena store. Well, let's go check that out. Let's go check that out. Chirpa, we're done. Paplu, we actually need to edit this as well because we got Chirpa done. Paplu we're still working on, but we decided to throw in Ayla. And the reason is because we don't even have her. Here she is. We don't even have her unlocked yet. The reason we started going after Ayla is because we had to take Yoda from our Bastila team and put him with Padme. And so we need some kind of damage dealer on our Jedi team. So let's go ahead and farm her from the cantina. All right. And the other option I was thinking, well, what about Ezra? Because Ezra's a pretty decent damage dealing Jedi. But I want to keep him for the Phoenix team or else the whole Phoenix team falls apart. Brian Thompson says, I love Wicket 2, yub yub commander. Absolutely, yeah. I love it. All right, let's check this. Is it here yet? Is it here, the gear? It is! The gear's here. I didn't even know it was here. I hadn't scrolled down far enough. All right, so obviously this gear is still relevant to us because we only have 27 of this and we only have 8 of that. Right now, I am spending this currency on, I mean, we might as well do shops while we're here, right? Spending this currency on prestige, but I won't be spending it on prestige forever. In this store, we're going kind of backwards here. In this store, we are going for Jyn Erso, who is not there today. And my cheap gear, these 100s and 150s, that's all above 50, so that's good. So I'm going for these Mark III Carbantes and any holo projectors. Mark III holo projectors are not there. We're gonna buy all these. Every time we buy these, probably about time to do Fleet Arena. Probably about time to do Fleet Arena. Here, we don't have enough currency to spend. We're just buying Shard Shop in here. But I like to keep a little in case a rare ship shows up. In fact, I'm buying Big's Darklighter ship out of here. Hey, babe. TIE Advance is done. Clone Sergeant's done. Gauntlet I'm buying. Buying the Gauntlet. That's for my future Empire fleet. Zam I'm buying out of here. And that's it. This I am saving for gas. And we're working on the Malevolence. We have enough to unlock it, but for those of you guys who are here for the first time, we are not unlocking the Malevolence until the 1 year mark, because that's when I'm confident that anybody following my plan can get a 5-star Malevolence, because they're not going to have the same galactic chase that we had to get some Malevolence shards. All right, good. Got some of this currency. Excellent. Definitely buying this. Definitely buying this. I like to go down to the pulse modulators and go to the left. These pieces of gear, you need 40 at a time for gear 12 pieces of gear. And then this we're spending on the Razor Crest. It is here, but we don't have enough. Getting pretty close to unlocking that bad boy. Unfortunately, it requires Beskar Armor Mando, who I do not have. Night Snipe says, that's free gear for me. I got between 15 to 20K. Excellent. Excellent, Night Snipe. Yeah, that free gear is free gear, absolutely. And Baby Yoda says, the 180 Creds Squad Arena gear has served me well. That Gear 2 Crunch gear, then that gets required in huge amounts at Gear 8, Gear 9. So you're saying the stuff that costs 180 has served you well. Okay, all right, nice. Very nice. Okay, so that is our shops. Let's keep spending our regular energy. Over here, we are buying these pieces. We got 400 of that. Well, we had 400 of those. And we're trying to get the same amount of these so that we can upgrade some of our mods to 6 dot to help our fleet. Once again, everything we're doing right now is geared toward helping our fleet get to that top 5. Speaking of, we need to go over there and do a fleet battle. We still have this currency to spend, but we'll spend it in a minute. We don't want to fall behind on this because we will likely fail. Now this is interesting. This is another fleet that I can usually climb on pretty easily because it's a non-meta Malevolence fleet. All right. So they already attacked. That gives my Houndstooth turn move. Then I pop the taunt. I did not get the debuff, which is unfortunate. And he did get the debuff, okay? So what's going to happen here is when our spy comes in, we're going to have to hope that we get the taunt on Anakin. Here's hoping. Let's just do a basic. Let's not waste any big hits. Let's go ahead and pop a stun. That's good. All right, come on, reinforcement. All right, we're gonna bring in our spy. Come on, put it on Anakin. Put it on Anakin. Yeah, he did. All right, let's go. Bye-bye, Anakin. Get him out of there. All right, now we're gonna put some big damage on Houndstooth because Anakin is gone. Oh, who did he put the taunt on? Is that our spy or is that our soldier? That's our soldier. Oh no, it is our spy. All right, well, hopefully this will get him out of there. It did not. We need to get Plo in here. Stats. We need to get Plo in here. All right, we're putting the damage on Sunfac. Cleanse himself. I love that Houndstooth cleanses himself. Good dodge. Good dodge. There goes our spy. It's all right. We still got some recourse here. Are there any clutch stuns that we need? Yeah, let's get a spy stun. He still goes into stealth, but at least he doesn't get his next turn. I actually like this better the other way. I like this better with the Geos as the starting 3. I'm not super confident that we're gonna make it. All right, let's bring the damage. Lines all around. Do the big hit. Gotta cleanse. All right, that used up a lot of the blinds there. But Spy still has blind. That's really good. Let's get Spy out of here. All right, so who do we... Oh, no, that was it. Okay, that was the last real ship. Nice. Nice. Coleman Traber, is there any reason you are not activating any characters now that GAC is no longer GP based? It is just... Here's the thing, you guys. I get easily overwhelmed. I don't like that I do, but I do. And when I have too many things to work on at the same time, I just can't handle it. Right now, my priority obviously is Bossk. And then I don't want it to be, but the next priority is going to be Grand Moff Tarkin. It's going to be for fleet. I'm going for fleet. Then, the next thing after I get that up and running fully, I want to either finish my Geos to Relic, at least Relic 2 to 4, and then I want to do my Padme team. And I only see this right here. I don't have the credits or the ability mats to get, like, a whole bunch of other tunes up and running. Like right now, let's see here. I know hopefully this doesn't freeze the game. It's frozen it before. I've got a lot of these characters that, like, look at this. Crew. I should probably do this just to get the Shard Shop currency. But Crew is a fantastic character. All my clones they're ready to go to 7. I would love to get them to 7. My droids, I want to get my Grievous team up and running. Grievous is almost ready to go to 7. He only needs one more purchase. My Phoenix are not high enough to get Thrawn yet. I want to get them high enough to get Thrawn so that I can take my Empire team up. There's just too many teams. I want to do it all. Now what I will do is I will occasionally, like Ayla, right? I marked her to farm. I will occasionally reach down and grab one tune that's gonna like complete a team. Like right here in my squads in Grand Arena. That's done. This team right here. I went ahead and activated Shaak Ti. Shaak Ti was not activated yet. I only have her at 5 stars, but I went ahead and activated her and put some work into her so that I can get my Jedi team. My Jedi team was castrated when I took Yoda away. Mace, look, Logi get Mace, he's not doing anything. Kenobi's good, but he doesn't do any damage. Bastila doesn't do much damage by herself. Shaak Ti doesn't do much damage. And Ayla really doesn't do much damage, but hopefully between all these guys, I'm going to make something happen. My Grievous team, this Double the Fall right here, this is really kind of 2 teams smashed into one. I want to get my B1 up and running and my B2 up and running and put them with Grievous, and then Newt and Dooku are going to be running with some other separatists. So I'm going to be doing things like that, kind of tactical 1s and 2s, bringing them up to try to complete teams and get them going. DOG says credits, mods, Zetas, gear. Yeah, absolutely. All those reasons. All those reasons. Hawkeye says early game is a tough pick and choose. Absolutely. Brian Thompson says castrated. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's exactly what happened. My poor Jedi team, you guys know the whole shtick with that team, the whole thing is Bastila gives Yoda the buffs, and then Yoda spreads the buffs, and then Yoda kills everybody, even low gear. He takes basic after basic after basic because he gets so much turn meter on his basic. Well, now I gave him to the Padme team, and the Padme team doesn't benefit from him as much as my Jedi team does. But I want my Padme team to be kind of a cohesive unit. I don't want them to have like Plo Koon in the 5th slot or something like that, because then the whole Padme team is now easier to kill. So I stand by my decision to put him in the Padme team, and obviously when I get 3PO, Yoda's going back to Bastila. But for now, he's with Padme. He's with Padme. Let's farm some more stuff that we can't unlock yet. Anakin ship, the farm is done for the day. Boba Fett ship, we're farming him for the finalizer. And someday for the executor. Someday. Shakti, the farm continues. Ooh, 4 shards, very nice. And B1, I love B1. I can't wait to get B1 up and running. 4 shards for him too. Now we're gonna take the leftover energy we have, and we're gonna throw it at Bossk, see if we can make some progress on his next piece of gear. I don't know, what's the closest? Let's just start here. Is this regular energy? It is. So the regular energy for Bossk is gonna go here until this. Ooh, 6 pieces. Okay, all right, okay. There we go. And then where's his ship energy gonna go? We don't have enough of these. Let's farm these. This is probably fleet energy. It is. Good. Fleet energy is going to go here, and regular energy is going to go at his first piece of gear. And that's how I'm going to spend my energy until Bossk is Relic. Probably Relic 5. At least Relic 4. Alright, so that is our energy, and let's see if we can jump in here and do another fleet arena yet. No, 1 minute 44. Okay. So let's knock out some of these other dailies. This right here. I love so much that they're putting gear in here now. The good gear that we actually need. Kassir says, or Jedi Knight Revan. Yeah, Jedi Knight Revan is definitely what I need to add to my Jedi team. You're absolutely right about that, Kassir. Absolutely. And I'm not farming Jedi Knight Revan, but I'm not farming Jedi Knight Revan. Like, he's in the plans in fleet energy. After I get a couple more things done in fleet energy, I'm going to be farming Jolie from here. Because my fleet energy opens up to more options a lot faster than my regular energy does. And where's he at? Zalbar? Yeah, I'll probably be getting Zalbar from here as well. So I've already got Bastila, as you know. And then the other 2 are Cantina farms, which take a minute, but they're fast. So I'm definitely planning on going for Jedi Knight Revan at some point. He's too good of a character to ignore. All right, let's see how many of these we've got done. Ooh, more energy. More energy to spend. Gotta love it. Alright, so the Galactic March, we are saving that for our character spotlight. Let's see here. 22 seconds. Let's plan this out. Kassir's saying he's great in Light Side Hoth, I found. Yes. Hey, Light Side Hoth, Jedi Knight Revan is king. King of Light Side Hoth. Alright, so this is going to be the first real test of our Bossk, and I've got to tell you guys I'm nervous. Based on how I saw our Houndstooth performing in the other fleets that we fought, he didn't hack it. But, you know, there's a lot of RNG involved. Potentially he could stay alive, and it's all going to come down to whether he gets that self-cleanse or not. If he can get those vulture droids off of himself. Okay, so who did they hit? Who is this? Is this my soldier, I think? I think that's my soldier. Let's go ahead and try to get the breach. Got the breach. That's good. AoE. So far, so good, you guys. Did not get the ability block here. That is unfortunate. Let's go ahead and put some big damage. So I don't want to lose soldier, but at this point, Soldier is, of the Geos, the one that I can afford to lose the most. We got the stun, so he didn't get his turn. That's good. So far, so good. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be the real test. In fact, I think I'm gonna bring in Plo. Should I bring in Plo? I've got no damage if I bring in Plo. Alright, so let's say I bring in Plo. I can get the Buzz Droids off of Houndstooth and the Buzz Droids off of Soldier. But then I still can't kill anybody. If I bring in Spy, I can kill either one of these Vulture Droids or, what is it, Sunfac, I think? If Spy brings in the big hit. I'm gonna try to not bring in Plo because Houndstooth can cleanse himself with his basic. So we're gonna give this a try. So should I bring in Vulture or Spy? We're gonna bring in Spy. This way the 3 Geo combo is complete. The 3 Geo combo is the best thing here. Okay, good, he's out of here, that's good. Oh, he's hanging in. Basic for the cleanse. Okay, we're going for Sunfac now. Now, if I have a chance to bring in Plo, you better believe I'm gonna bring him. Oh, good! He put the taunt on Sunfac. That's perfect. My Houndstooth, I'm so proud of him. He's doing great. He's doing great. Look at this. Okay, turn meter for the team. See, this is what I need, you guys. All 3 Geos alive at the same time. This is where the magic happens because of their passive abilities. The other thing I need is I need debuffs on the entire enemy team, and that is not happening right now. But we'll take what we can get. All right, let's get a cleanse. We do not want to hit Spy with a baby hit. We want to hit Spy with good hits. All right, so the taunt is now gone from Houndstooth. Let's get a stun on Spy, please and thank you. Let's go ahead and get the taunt back up. Taunt is up. Let's do the big hit. I don't want to go baby right now. I want to go big hits. Now we need to try to prioritize the vultures that have the most buffs because they're going to be the ones that hit the hardest right now. Now, obviously, what we want to do is kill Spy, but Spy is stealth right now. Soldier is slowly dying from these right here. All right, here we go. Bring in Plo. Keep everybody alive. As long as we have our 3 Geos, we have the damage that we need. All right, turn meter for everybody. Once again, we don't want to put baby hits on Spy okay, Soldier's hit should be a big enough hit. Basic. We're running out of time. We're running out of time. All right, Houndstooth's taunt is gone. Let's put it back on. Let's go ahead and get Ahsoka out of here. I'm gonna start clicking a little faster because we are running out of time. Spy, we're coming for you. If we have to kill every single one of these Vulture Droids, we are coming for you. Yes, and that's exactly what you made us do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, all our protection is gone. Come on, we need a big hit. No, we can't hit him with Plo. That's too baby of a hit. All right, let's get the stun. That'll be something. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got it. Nice. Nice. And we didn't lose anybody. I don't think we lost anybody. That is satisfying. That is satisfying. We had a positive outcome from our crystal spending. Spend crystals to make crystals. Nice. DOG says what hurts the most is being so close. Oh, I like that song. I like that song. Okay. Kassir says, but so is my Gear 10 CLS. Yeah, Gear 10 CLS in Hoth. Territory Battle is going to do some work. Gonna do some work. All right, well, fantastic, you guys. We've made it to our rank 2. That's as high as we're going to make it because of the Executor. And today is our day to get rank 2 instead of rank 3, so that is fantastic. Sawyer says, wow, impressive. Thank you, Sawyer. Thank you so much. Jesslyn, I mean. Okay, so let's waste no more time. Let's get into this character spotlight. Yeah, Camo Boyle says Houndstooth doing nice. Yes, I am happy about that. Now, I'm sure we had good RNG. Not a lot of crits on Houndstooth. You know, Houndstooth didn't get the buff immunity from the Vulture Droid, so it worked out good. It worked out good. All right, who's our guy today? Our guy today is Old Ben. Character spotlight. Ba-na-na-na. Like I said, I don't have a transition screen, so I'm just gonna have to do that every time. Old Ben, Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is one of those characters that you see a lot in the early game. He's very accessible. He's very accessible. You can get him from one of the very first Cantina battles and also from one of the very first hard battles, Darkside 2C. He's early accessibility. But why should you go for him? First of all, he's required for CLS, right? He's required for CLS, and a lot of people like to go for CLS first. So you're going to have to get him for that. Second of all, he's a Jedi and a Rebel. Both of these tags in the early game have a lot of things that the game wants you to do with them. It wants you to do a lot of things with Jedi. It wants you to do a lot of things with Rebels. So anytime you can get anybody that's gonna double down on these tags, it's going to help you just accomplish more things in the game. The third reason you want to get him is because he's good under a Bastila team. Let's hop into a battle real quick. DOG says your excitement is always so genuine. I love it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You guys saw that I was desperate last time. I was desperate. The fleets had been going so bad. I couldn't even make it into the top 5. I could not even make it into the top 5. All right, clear the squad. Let's select a squad. We are going to go ahead and use this team. We're going to throw Yoda in here. We're going to bring back the man, the myth, the legend. He's not a man. I don't even know, what is he? What is the species of Yoda called? I don't know. Okay, so Old Ben. He's great under Bastila because he naturally has a good amount of health and protection, and Bastila's leadership ability gives all the Jedi on the team bonus protection based on their health. And so a tank is going to have a lot of health. He's going to be tanky. Let's just start off with the generic ability here. All right, now look at this. Old Ben, when he uses his basic, he gives himself potency up. Now, if you guys know, the main reason to use Old Ben in any team is his second ability. Let's just use this. Trying to get Old Ben a turn. How about an ability block here so their Old Ben doesn't do it? This ability right here. Mind Tricks. Reusable in 5 turns, so it has quite a long cooldown. This is the main reason to use Old Ben in a team. It is a fantastic ability. It inflicts ability block on all enemies, right? For 1 turn, and offense down for 2 turns. So he makes the whole team do less damage, and most of them are not going to be able to use a special ability because they're going to be ability blocked. And then it has an 80% chance to remove 60% turn meter. This can be a huge momentum shift for your team. So you want Old Ben to go fast, certainly faster than I have him going. You want him to go fast. And then get this, Jedi and Rebel allies gain turn meter 3% for each effect resisted. So if you use this ability and some of it doesn't stick, some of the ability blocks, some of the offense down, some of the turn meter removal, any of those things that don't stick gives your Jedi team turn meter, and then it can't be evaded. So let's just watch the glory. Boom, and he got them all because of the potency up that he gave himself with his basic. So if you can call him to do an assist before he actually takes his turn, then he's gonna have a better chance at just crippling the enemy team. Mace is gonna come in here and do nothing at all. And Shock T is gonna do amazing things like always. And now let's showcase, let's do some damage over here. Okay, good. Didn't kill her. Okay, let's do a little more damage. Hopefully this doesn't kill her. Okay, good. And the same here. Excellent. Now, we're gonna showcase on the enemy Old Ben. All right, let's just do a basic. If you kill Old Ben, when he dies, he heals the health and protection on your team, and gives your team turn meter. Look at that. They got protection back, they got some health back, and they got turn meter when he died. So he's kind of like a trap. He's kind of like a trap, and he taunts, which makes him difficult to not kill. So ideally in any team, you don't want anybody to die. But with Old Ben, if anybody dies, you want it to be him, because he could actually give you better banners, the rest of your team better banners in Grand Arena for dying than for him staying alive, because the whole team can gain some health and protection. So let's get into the next fight and take a little closer look at his other abilities. You guys are saying the species is called Unknown. DOG says Grogu's dad. He looks like a green goblin. Yeah, so everybody is saying Unknown is actually the name of the species. Let me stop this because that's kind of an annoying sound. The name of the species is Unknown. Okay, George Lucas didn't want the species to be... George Lucas didn't want the species to be a mystery. He did want the species to be a mystery. Okay. Nice Snipe says, I'm going to go have fun, everyone. Great to see you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us so long. All right, so let's do another battle. Let's do another battle with Old Ben. So we already saw his amazing team control ability, and you guys, that is the main reason to use Old Ben. Old Ben still has relevance against Galactic Legends because of that ability block and offense down. So good. And the turn meter removal, obviously, I don't think Galactic Legends can have their turn meter removed, but, or maybe some of them can, I'm not sure. But the turn meter removal can be clutch for any team. Any team. All right, so let's see here. Ability block on... Who's the most dangerous here? Definitely Clone Wars Chewbacca. Let's give him ability block. All right, we are going to... What does Shock T do? Is this turn meter? No, this is not... We're just going to go ahead and give this to Old Ben so we can showcase the fact that he is a tank. All right, basic over here. Kasir says, I've also got to go. Great seeing y'all again. Glad to have you back, man. Kasir, we missed you terribly. Glad to have you back. Hawkeye says some can. Okay, some of the Galactic Legends can have their turn meter removed, and I'm guessing those are the ones... I don't know. Maybe those aren't the ones. I know he's used in a non-Galactic Legend counter against Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I think it is. Hawkeye can help me out, because Hawkeye's is a lot more endgame with his account, so he's familiar with Galactic Legends counters. All right, let's look at this ability. Hawkeye says Jedi Master Luke can... his as well as SLKR. Okay, SLKR can have his turn meter removed, but you don't want to remove it because it makes him thicker, right? Not sure about the rest. Okay. All right, let's look at his taunt ability. Now, this can have a Zeta, which I do not have applied. Old Ben taunts for 2 turns, and then all allies gain defense up for 2 turns. So this is especially good on the Padme team, because defense up, I mean the Bastila team, because defense up is going to help make this protection up stick around a lot longer. So he's going to taunt not just for 1 turn, but for 2 turns. And if you put the Zeta on him, his taunt actually goes for an additional turn as well. So after this taunt gets taken away, the taunt goes for an additional turn. I'm trying to showcase Old Ben, so I'm not trying not to do as much with Yoda, but Yoda just can't be contained. Let's just let him go over here and kill somebody. All right, we got to keep Clone Wars Chewbacca ability blocked over here. Oh no, we didn't get the ability block. All right, let's keep this taunt over on Old Ben. So another reason why Old Ben can be good under a Bastila team is if you get the Bastila lead Zeta, which is a good Zeta to get. If you get the Bastila lead Zeta, then you will, he will start with taunt. It'll be a pre-taunt, because any Jedi tanks start with taunt under the Bastila lead. Hawkeye is telling us about the Galactic Legends counters. Let me turn the sound off again. Yes, he is. Revan lead, Jedi Knight Luke, Hermit Yoda, Old Ben, and Bastila is the non-GL counter to SLKR. And you're correct. Try not to remove SLKR's turn meter. So I guess you're just going to have to. In that case, you're just going to have to remove SLKR's turn meter. Before we jump into another battle, I mean, there's always a chance it doesn't, right? But let's just, from what we've already learned about Old Ben, we can see that potency is important for him because of this Mind Tricks ability. Every one of these things, ability block, offense down, turn meter removal, these are all potency versus tenacity checks. The game is going to say how much potency does Old Ben have, how much tenacity does the enemy have, and it's going to give these debuffs out based on that calculation, with a 15% chance that it always never happens. So that's kind of annoying. But you want potency on Old Ben, and you want speed because you want him to get out early and use this Mind Trick ability. But besides that, you want tanky mods. Now my Old Ben mods are bad. They are bad. But a couple of things I've got right. The speed primary, you want a speed arrow on Old Ben. And the potency cross, you want a potency cross on Old Ben. Besides that, you want as much speed, potency, and survivability as you can on Old Ben, which I don't have. But see, like right here, I don't have any kind of a damage dealing mod on him because he doesn't deal much damage. He is a control character, and then if you need him to, he taunts and then dies and then gives your team bonuses. Whether you mod him with health or protection just kind of depends on who you're running him with. Under Bastila, you'd want to run him with health because that'll give him more bonus protection. In the team we mentioned that Hawkeye was mentioning a moment ago under Jedi Knight Revan, you'd probably want to go more for the protection side of things because Jedi Knight Revan has health and protection recovery, and you can generally get the protection stat higher than the health stat. So if you have any kind of protection recovery on your team, protection is generally the way to go. So protection and health, speed and potency, that is how you mod Old Ben. And he does not have any kind of ship. So the last thing we have to talk about on Old Ben, I don't have the Zeta, we're going to look here, is his unique ability. Whenever another Jedi or Rebel ally takes damage, Old Ben gains turn meter, 3% without the Zeta. It's 5% with the Zeta, and that can be pretty clutch to have Old Ben get out there and use his ability. Let's say a couple of people on the enemy team are faster than Old Ben, or maybe they use an AoE and give Old Ben tons of turn meter. Old Ben's going to be able to get out there and do his mind tricks sooner. The first time he's defeated, all allies gain offense up, speed up, and recover 30% health and protection. And if you put the Zeta on him, that goes to offense up and speed up is the same, but they recover 50% health and protection, which is huge. And they gain 25% turn meter, which is also huge. So Old Ben, if you have him taunting all the time, let's say you put him on a Bastila team, he starts with the taunt, and then he uses his taunt. Let's say you're a crazy Old Ben fan and you put the Zeta to make his taunt last one more turn, which feels like a pretty crappy Zeta to me. But you put that on him and he's just taunting all the time, he's gonna get killed. And when he gets killed, everybody's gonna get buffed and turn meter. DOG says, Bad Old Ben. That's a name I have not heard in a long time. A long time. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan. Love it. Now, we haven't talked much about his basic because there's not much to say. I actually put the Omega on his basic for Conquest, you guys. We need to inflict evasion down a certain amount of times in Conquest, and this is the only character that I had that could do it. So I went ahead and bit the bullet, put the Omega ability on him, and it made it to where it can't be evaded, and it puts evasion down, which that may come in handy someday, I don't know. But the big thing with this basic is it gives him potency up. So once again, it's going to make this Mind Tricks ability do even better. So if you can call him to assist, or maybe you have tons of control and you can even use his basic first and then use his mind tricks, that could give you better control of the situation. But you guys remember, if you saw any of my videos from early on, and I was struggling in the Galactic War, I was level 40, 50, 60, and I was struggling in the Galactic War, Old Ben's mind tricks saved my butt many times. And then if I ever needed to get through a really hard battle, I would just try to make it to where Old Ben died, and that would help the rest of the team go on from there. Baby Yoda, Old Ben Taunt Zeta is so good. Really? Okay, it's very helpful as it allows him to retaunt when fractured. Really? Old Ben gains taunt for 2 turns. When the taunt expires, Old Ben gains taunt for 1 turn. I thought fracture prevented you from getting any buffs. I didn't know that. And honestly, I'm not sure that that's true. That sounds crazy. If it actually lets you do that, that would be crazy. All right, let's look at fracture. Rank 8. Dispel all buffs, and then remove turn meter. Fracture on characters. It says they can't gain buffs. While they're fractured. So if that works, it's not supposed to, and that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Interesting. Just like Dioji says, interesting, I need some of that. Well, fracture's not supposed to allow them to gain buffs. So if it does work, it's possible that they're gonna change that, and that it might not be worth putting the Zeta for that specific purpose. But I don't know. Baby Yoda coming in with the interesting facts. Interesting fact of the day. All right, what is this? So we get our rank 2? We got our rank 2. There's the crystals. We made some of those crystals back. Baby Yoda says, order of operations. 1, taunt dispelled. 2, taunt regained. 3, fracture debuff applied. Interesting. So he removes the taunt, and then he gets the taunt back, and then he gets fractured. Wow, that's cool. So Baby Yoda saying this is a common strategy. This is not anything new. I'm just out of the loop. Interesting. Okay. DOG says that I need evasion down. Well, I think it is a 3 Omega. I hope it wasn't a 5. I think it's a 3 Omega thing. I don't use Ben, but I have Ben. Well, that's the thing, DOG, on the evasion down feat, it doesn't require you to win the battle. It just requires you to attempt to inflict it. So you can go in there even with a bad old Ben, and as long as you got the energy to attempt it enough times for him to use his basic enough times. That's what I did when I did this this right here. I did it with Bastila, Ezra, who was like gear 6, Shakti, who's like gear 7 or 8, I forget. The point is, everybody on the team, I tried to make it to where they could call an assist on Old Ben, and I lost every time. I lost the battle every time. But I got 4 or 5 evasion downs every battle because of that. Coleman Traver says, I got the evasion down from 1 battle. Coleman, what team did you use? That is awesome. That is awesome. Well done. All right, well, let's do... So that is the character spotlight for Old Ben. He is a Jedi Rebel tank who has fantastic control of the team with 1 ability. And let's be honest, in Grand Arena, you don't usually use your special abilities more than once. So even though it's a 5-turn cooldown, it can still be really clutch in Grand Arena. You gotta be careful though, because he's Jedi and Rebel. He gives the speed boosts to Vader twice. Darth Vader in his No Escape, he gets extra speed for every Jedi enemy and Rebel enemy. So Old Ben will give it to him twice. So if you go against Vader, you gotta keep that in mind with your calculations. Coleman Trader says, I got the evasion down in 1 battle, getting stuck on a nest with my CLS team. Oh, nice. Evasion down from CLS. Or not, who gives it on the CLS? Is that Han? Han applies it on his basic. Yeah. Okay, nice. Well, even if you got stuck on that battle, still got the achievement in 1 shot. That's excellent. Excellent. Well done. All right, so I've been excited about this for a while, you guys, and it's time for it. We're gonna get my buddy Brian, and he is called Clan Skirata on the game. Brian, help me out, man. What is the significance of your name in the game? This is his roster spotlight. He had an account when we met, and it was a strong account. And then I started talking to him about starting an alternate account, because you guys have been starting alternate accounts and running them for fun in this game for years. This was a couple of years ago. And he got excited. He's like, I'm going to try making an alt account. I'm going to try that. Well, then his main account, something happened to it. He lost it. And this is now his alt account. He stuck with his alt account, and he now has some sick looking separatists. Brian Thompson says yes. Oh, Coleman says, never mind, it's Chupio, not Han. Yeah, he's in Lothal. We know he's a man of class and wisdom, because he has chosen the Senate Lothal, one of the best guilds. DOG says, good guild, I hear. Yes, it's a fantastic guild. It's a fantastic guild. I hear it as well. Let's start by looking at his stats. Oh, wow. I didn't even know he was this high. 2.3 million galactic power. His galactic power, this is like a perfect split, you guys. 1.3, 1.4 in characters, and 1 million in ships. That shows a great ship focus, while still not being flip-flopped into upside down there. Brian Thompson says Cal Skirata was a Mandalorian who trained elite clones in a book series. So Clan Skirata comes from Cal Skirata. And forgive me if I'm not saying that right, Brian. If I am saying that right, please give me some confirmation. Okay. Let's look down to the other thing we always like to look at. Gear donated to Guild Exchange. This is the first time I have ever seen this. 0 gear donated in the Guild Exchange. Brian Thompson will stand out forever as the first time that I've ever seen 0. That is hilarious. A man after my own heart that truly understands. You don't ask for help and you don't give help. Everybody has their own farms to do. And that's not true, you guys. You can ask your guild for help, but if you're asking your guild for gear, please donate as well, because it's not just part of your farming plan to ask other people for their gear, because they had to get that gear and they need that gear. If now that relics are out, if you don't need it for the characters that you're trying to gear up, you're going to need it for relics or something. Brian Thompson says, that's how I say it, lol. Stingy Grinch. That's funny. Oh, that's awesome, man. 0. I've never seen that before. How many accounts are out there like that, you think? She says, what, WTF, hater? All right. Let's look at these ships, first of all, because I am looking at a man's account who was ready for the Malevolence. Look at this. He's ready for the Malevolence. Vulture Droid, 7 stars. Sunfax, Spy, Soldier, all Relic. He's got a Relic Houndstooth. He's ahead of me with his Houndstooth. And let's see, where's this Hyena? Hyena at 5, so he's got the Hyena coming up. And you guys, he is just chomping at the bit to get this Malevolence. How many shards away are you now, Brian? Oh, he said he still asks. Oh, that's funny. He still asks for the donations, but he doesn't give them. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we're gonna move on past that. You have quite a few ships, man. Look at this. First of all, very thick starting line. You got Rex's ship to 5 stars already. Okay. All right. The Phoenix, is this both the Phoenix ships? Both the Phoenix ships. You got your Vader ship already to 7 stars. Looking good, man. The Scimitar, Plo, Ahsoka, TIE Fighter. Looking good. This farm is forever. I guess you're probably working on this right now because you got it up to 2 stars. This is a forever farm. Big. So you got a Rebel fleet. Very interesting. Brian Thompson says, I think 18. So 18 shards away from the Malevolence. So close. And by then you might even have your Hyena Bomber 6 stars. You're gonna, and you're already doing well. Let's look and see. You were already doing well. Already knocking into the top 50. And this is an old shard. So this is very significant. It looks like you're using the same strategy we were using a moment ago. You have Soldier. And, no, this looks like this is Spy. Interesting. Now, this probably works for you. So don't change anything if it's working, because the Soldier Spy combo is nice. Because if Spy gets hit, they'll both go stealth, right? And that only leaves Houndstooth to take the hits. But consider the power of Spy's reinforcement ability, and possibly put Sunfac instead of Spy. Spy's reinforcement ability can do, like I was showing earlier tonight, can hopefully grab Anakin out of your opponent's fleet and put the taunt on him, or some other damage dealer. Brian Thompson says, yep, just started Anakin's. Coleman Traber, how do you request one of these roster reviews? I'm so glad you asked, Coleman Traber. In the Discord, which the link is in the description of this stream, or this video if you're watching it later. The link is in the description. In the Discord, there's a channel called Roster Spotlight Requests. And you just go into that channel and you put in your ally code, and we will get to you on that list as soon as it comes up to you, man. Please go in there, even if you have a main plus an alt, whatever, just put them all in there and we will get to them. And it's not so much a roster review as it is a spotlight. There's a lot of people who are out there trying to critique what you've done and tell you what you should do. I just really want to showcase to everybody who wants to see what you've done, and then hopefully you're there and you can answer some questions about how much fun you're having with the path that you've chosen. Now, Brian has asked me specifically to look at his mods and get him some modding advice, which I am more than happy to do. And so we're going to be looking specifically at the mods, especially of these characters up at the top. Because if you've got relics on your characters, which, look at this, Pride and Joy, Relic 7, Jango Fett, such a good character. Such a good character. I wish they gave him a ship, because it would just be that much better. Relic 7, Jango Fett, if you put this much relics on somebody, that means you should probably have some of your best mods on those people, because the mods that give percentage boosts are going to get the biggest bang for their buck on a character that's geared very highly. Diogi says, new icon on GAC, I like it. Okay, we'll take a look at that after the roster spotlight. Kind of a pearl, off-white, and skill rating. Okay, nice. We'll take a look at that. Alright, so first of all, I'm seeing this General Grievous. He is daggum ready for the Malevolence. This General Grievous, just the other day, you said he was gear 12. You already got him up to Relic 5. That's fantastic. And the same with Bossk. Where's Bossk at? Bossk was still gear 12. You got him up to Relic 4. Amazing. Amazing work. You've been doing some big work lately. And this Jango, you've had him Relic 7 for a while. Very nice. Let's take a look at this Jango. Let's take a look at this Jango. Already I'm seeing you definitely know how to mod Jango. Jango wants to be fast, and Jango wants to hit hard. Jango wants to hit hard primarily because his payout is this. He gains damage immunity for 2 turns, and he gains 50% extra offense. So after he gets his payout, he gets 50% extra offense. So whatever your offense is, it's going to take that and add 50% to it. Plus, this notorious reputation, he has 100% defense penetration, which means it doesn't matter how much defense the enemy has, all of Jango's damage is going straight to the bottom line. It is going after their health and protection. So the more damage you have him do, the bigger impact he's going to have on the fight. And plus you got this Zeta, which is such a good Zeta. When, what is it? Is it this one? Or no, is it... Yeah, I think it's this one. I think I was just looking at it. Yeah, enemies defeated on his turn cannot be revived. So Jango does big damage with his basic, big damage with his shrapnel blast, and if he finishes anybody off on his turn, they're not coming back. They're not coming back. Brian Thompson says, I think my best mods are on my Geos. Okay, well, we will definitely take a look at those Geos. But for Jango, you're going to want either a speed arrow, which is perfect, and this actually has offense percentage and crit chance on it, which is excellent. Excellent choice for an arrow for him. Or you could even put an offense arrow on him, but you would need a lot of speed in here because Django wants to go fast. For sure he wants to go fast. So if you can get like an offense arrow with like 25 speed, that could be really good on Django as well. But speed is definitely the right choice. Crit chance here with 24 speed. Look at that mod. Look at that mod. Plus offense and health. You guys, health is a really good thing to have on Django. Because he is a little bit more squishy than a lot of the other bounty hunters, and health is one of the places where you can make an impact on him, and I forget why. Hang on a second. Yep, here it is. He has 50% max health right here. So if you're not running Django under Bossk, you want to focus health on Django, because health is going to give him a bigger survivability because he gets his 50% extra max health in his unique. So he's going to take whatever his health is at the start of the fight and then just add 50% to it right then. But if you're running him under Bossk, you still want to have a protection focus. But yeah, percent health in the secondary is always great. Now this right here, crit chance, is good. I would say crit damage or offense is better, but the fact that you have 24 speed on it, plus percent offense, plus percent health, it's a fantastic mod. It's a fantastic mod, and it's in a great space. And look at this, the offense on the cross is perfect. Perfect. And more health and potency. Fantastic. Fantastic, man. You got the protection here with speed. Very nice. Very nice. More health, more crit chance. This guy's a monster. 23 speed right here. Wow, this is a deadly Django. Deadly Django. Brian Thompson says, I use him to kill Jolie. Well, Jolie is gone and he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. Okay, next on the line. Next on the line, all health on Brood Alpha. Now, you guys know, I've said it before, the Brood Alpha, he definitely wants health because he spawns the Brute. And for whatever reason, the Brute that he spawns doesn't get any of his protection. He doesn't get any of Brood Alpha's protection, but he does get some of his health. So if you want your Brute to be tougher, putting relics is obviously very good, but putting health on Brood Alpha. Besides that, Brood Alpha, you want him to be fast. So you want him to be fast and healthy. Look at this, you guys. 32 speed, 7% potency. Fantastic. Very nice. Defense right here. Speed here. Now, I'm thinking that the triangle on the Brood Alpha is pretty flexible because he's not really a damage dealer. So you can put survivability stats on him. And the reason why you want to put survivability, like defense is good. The reason you want to put survivability on him is because he is the one that everybody's going to be gunning for. If you can kill the Brood Alpha, the whole Geo team falls apart. Protection right here. Speed. A bunch of defense. A bunch of defense. Now, the other thing you can put on Brood Alpha, and if you do it, you want to go all in on it. The other thing you can do on Brood Alpha is tenacity. Because with this Queen Will ability, Brood Alpha has plus 60% tenacity. Which means if you get him to like 130 tenacity with his mods, plus the 60%, he's going to be at 190, almost 200% tenacity. It's going to be hard for Vader to land any debuffs on him. But you don't want to just go after tenacity a little bit. You want to go after it hard. And you've got survivability instead of tenacity, which makes your Brood Alpha very difficult to deal with. A health primary right here, excellent with more speed. Excellent. Survivability and speed, baby. Survivability and speed. I love it. I love it. All right, let's look at a couple other Geos, and then we're going to look at some of these other guys. We're not going to look at everybody, but let's see here. Newt. I wonder how you've got your Newt modded, because I've never had a Newt this thick. Look at this. Relic 5 Newt. What even is that? What is this relic? Does anybody know what that is? It looks like a exploding starship data pad diagram, something like that. I don't know, but you guys know he's got the Zeta on the Newt. What is it? Yeah, this right here. Whenever a Separatist ally inflicts a debuff, they deal 5% max health damage to that enemy. So good on the Grievous team. So good on the Geo team. Really good. Really good Zeta right here. Brian Thompson says, I need to work on my mods. It takes so much time. It does, man. But dude, the Django mods are amazing. Amazing Django mods. All right, let's look at some of these Newt mods. With Newt, you primarily want speed and potency. The other thing you can go for is speed and survivability. Either one of those things, or preferably a mix between the three. A mix between the three. Potency right here, excellent. And survivability, very nice. Dioju says, your head is in the way. Oh, gosh. Sorry for yelling. Yeah, you guys can't see that at all, can you? Well, I will let you guys look in your own screens because I'm afraid if I move anything to well, let's see here. What happens if I just do this? Yep, hopefully that doesn't screw anything up. So there you guys can look at it now. It kind of looks like a Christmas card. That's probably what I'm going to end up calling it because to me it looks kind of green and red. Kind of looks like a Christmas card. So there we go. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. Is it going to snap back into place? Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Sorry, my head was in the way. Yeah, so that's what I call that Newt Gun Race Christmas card. And let's look at some of these mods. Now this right here, defense goes for the survivability side of things, like we talked about. You want him either speed and potency or speed and survivability, preferably a mix. But I feel like, if possible, a potency primary on your cross is definitely good for Newt. Definitely good for Newt. And the reason is because when he does his dubious dealings, he has a chance to inflict speed down on all enemies. And if he not only is speed down a great debuff, it makes the whole enemy team go slower, and this whole game is about speed. The speed down being a debuff causes the Viceroy's Reach to activate, giving 5% health max health damage to everybody. And if you're running him under Grievous, whenever, let's see here, leader. When damaged by an attack, dark side enemies lose 5% turn meter, and light side enemies lose 2% potency. So because everybody takes damage based on Newt's debuffs that he's putting on everybody, I believe that triggers this leadership right here. And then let's see here, forgive me you guys, I'm not super I am not super well versed on the Grievous. Before we do a Grievous character spotlight, I'm gonna have to do some practicing and learning myself. Let's see here. I believe that it also triggers this. If they were already target locked, if you get somebody on the team to go before Newt, and Newt does his speed down on everybody, and they're target locked, then this will give the whole team turn meter. Yeah, DOG says learning on the fly. So the point is, potency for Newt really helps him to do what he does even better. But if you don't go for any potency, he's still going to get some speed downs. And under Grievous, you guys saw just a moment ago, I didn't read it out, but the Separatists under Grievous are going to stack potency. Was that just droids, or was it all Separatists? Whenever a dark side droid ally is resisted. So he's not going to stack potency. Newt's not going to stack potency. So he needs a little potency to do the best possible on the Grievous team, which you've got. Look at that. Look at that. 8% potency. My goodness. You just started working on your clones as well. Fantastic. More potency. So you know about the potency. You got potency everywhere. You got potency everywhere. Potency and speed. Then Lionheart. So what I'm hearing is all offense. No, Newt doesn't want all offense. But you know who does want all offense is this Geonosian Spy right here, you guys. Now, Geonosian Spy, a lot of people say run speed on Spy. I personally am against that. It's not because Spy doesn't like speed. Spy loves speed. But Spy gets a lot of turn meter from this. From what? It's got to be here, right? Yeah, long-term meter from this right here. During their turn, whenever a Geonosian ally inflicts a debuff on an enemy, Spy gains 35% turn meter. Sunfag, Soldier, Poggle, Brute Alpha, everybody but the Brute himself can apply debuffs on their turns. So Spy ends up getting a lot of turns just from the Geonosians applying debuffs. And what can you do instead of speed on Spy? You can do all offense. All offense. DOG says Spy. Now Speed Arrow is fantastic, and this Speed Arrow here is great for Spy because of all the crit chance you get right here. But I personally am a fan of an offense arrow, offense cross, offense or crit damage triangle. They got a lot of crit chance, that's great. And just offense everywhere you can get it. Now that's not how my Spy is modded. I'll show you guys after how my Spy is modded. I don't have any offense sets, so I got like health and crit chance on him on his mod types, but every mod on him is giving him crit chance, offense, just offense. Everything I can do to get as much offense, because why? Because this Silent Strike, it deals 40% more damage for each effect dispelled. When it does a Silent Strike, it dispels all the buffs and debuffs on himself, all the buffs and debuffs on the enemy, and it does 40% more damage for each effect dispelled this way. Well, the higher Spy's base offense, the exponentially more damage he's going to do with that ability. But look at this, 100 speed on Spy. You're never going to regret your big damage dealer going fast. You're never going to regret it. But the Spy's just an opportunity where you can put some of your mods that didn't roll as well, and maybe take some of the faster mods and put them on somebody who needs the speed, where Spy doesn't really need the speed. DOG says Fast Spy is a lie. It sounds like a chant for a group of people in front of a building. Fast Spy is a lie. Fast Spy is a lie. But Van Lionheart, offense, crit chance, and crit damage is what I recommend for Spy. Watt mission can sometimes be weird without enough health, though. Okay. Well, I think that his Watt mission is covered with his Relic 5. His Relic 5 more than covers any Watt mission issues. Brian Thompson says, definitely will remod Spy for offense. I think that you will love it. I think that you will love it. And plus, it'll give you some of those great mods to put on other people. And the last one I'm going to look at up here, Hawkeye says, Silent Strike deletes people with enough offense and crit damage. Absolutely. And I'm sure he still deletes people. At Relic 5, with all the offense he gets from all those relics, he's still deleting people. But Brian, you're going to see an even bigger difference. Now, here is the number one thing you want to know about Grievous. You want him modded for health, and I'm sure that you already looked that up and saw it. But when you are modding Grievous, it looks like maybe you didn't, so maybe this will be information for you. When you are modding Grievous, you want to consider... Let me see if I can find it here. You want to consider... Okay, Grievous's attacks deal damage based on his max health instead of his physical damage. So his basic does that. And I assume that that's interesting. That's on his basic. Grievous's attacks deal damage based on his max health instead of his physical damage. I don't know why that's not showing in his unique, but it applies to all of his attacks. That's what I've been told all of these years. The tooltip does not seem to imply that. But what I've been told all these years is that the damage Grievous does has nothing to do with his offense stat. Has nothing to do. It has everything to do with his health stat. So you want to have, first of all health mods. Second of all, health primaries everywhere you can get them. You want a health primary here. You want a health primary here. You know what? Actually, a crit damage primary is fine because he will still do more crit damage if he has a crit damage mod, but he won't. But an offense mod here is pointless if you were to put an offense primary. You want health right here. And the potency is good, right? Potency is great for Grievous. He wants potency, but you definitely want a health right here. But the reason potency is not super necessary is because if he gets resisted, he will gain 10% potency for the rest of the encounter. And this AoE, which is what he opens up with, it will damage everybody and inflict target lock on everybody. And it will remove turn meter, right? So that's target lock is one thing, turn meter is another. So that is 5 attempts at target lock, 5 attempts at turn meter removal, all right? Let's say every single one of those is resisted. Well, what happens to him after every single one of those is resisted? He gains 100% potency after one ability. So it's okay if he doesn't start with a lot of potency, because after one ability, he's going to be cranking up his potency, and then he does debuffs on all his attacks. He does healing immunity here, and here, right here, he stuns. So everything he does, he's either going to be applying debuffs or building his potency to apply debuffs next time. So potency is good for Grievous, but it's better to have health. Better to have health. And Hawkeye's saying, and a crit damage triangle. So you already got the crit damage triangle figured out for sure. But it would be better if it was a health type mod. And just like you have on your Django, I think. I forget where it was. No, that's offense. No, it wasn't on your Django. I think it was on your Brute Alpha. Is it here? Yes, health. When you 6-dot the health, it has a huge jump up to 16%. So if there's anybody in this game that you want to have 6-dot mods on, especially with the Malevolent ship going to be unlocked soon, you want to put 6-dot health primary mods here, 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 and here. All 4 of these spots can have a health primary, percent health primary, and you want to have percent health primary in all 4 of those spots. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. The triangle. Forgive me. I keep saying health is fine. I think crit damage is better. Crit damage is better, but health is fine. And the reason I keep saying stuff about the reason for this and the reason for that. The reason that crit damage is great and crit chance is good but not as necessary is because the enemies have minus 40% critical avoidance. So your Grievous is going to be critting more because he's reducing the critical avoidance stat on everybody on the enemy team. He is an amazing and fantastic character, and if you mod him properly, oh my goodness, dude, he is going to be a monster. He actually doesn't need a lot of speed. He doesn't need a lot of speed because not only does his leadership give a way for all the separatists to gain turn meter doubled for Grievous, but this Metalloid monstrosity at the start of every character's turn, hang on, whenever a droid or separatist ally is defeated, Grievous dispels all the debuffs on himself, resets all of his ability cooldowns, and gains a bonus turn. So he gets a lot of turns from the enemies on his from the allies on his team dying, and he marks them for death if he starts getting attacked. So he's almost always the last one alive, and you have to kill everybody on his team, and he keeps getting these bonus turns. So he doesn't need speed as much because he gets a lot of turn meter. What he needs is health for damage. Then Lionheart says, I don't want him to do a mod review of my account. I'll never hear the end of it. And well, that's the thing, you guys. I don't want these to be roster reviews as much as spotlights, but Brian specifically asked if I would look at his mods. And that's what I'm doing. Just real quick, let me look at a couple of more. Bossk, because of Bossk's leadership, where all the bounty hunters gain max protection, and they have 100% defense while they're at full health, which means that you want them to still have some protection so that they'll be at full health. They'll have a lot more defense. Everybody on the Bossk team, if you're running Bossk as the leader, you want to have protection everywhere you can. And look at that. Protection, you got it right there. You know about it. You know all about it. Offense, probably not the best choice for Bossk because he doesn't do a lot of damage. But the speed that you have here is definitely good for Bossk because you want Bossk to be fast. If you can get Bossk over 300 speed, then you will be so happy with him because he opens up, if he's the fastest bounty hunter, he's going to open up with his predator instincts. He's going to taunt and just get the ball rolling for the whole team. Just get the ball rolling. It'll be nice. Brian Thompson says I needed the mod advice, and we have another. I'm gonna have to make one of you guys a mod. I don't even know how to do that. so that you guys can help me out by removing those weird bot comments. But anyway, moving on. Brian, are there one or two more characters you want me to look at the mods at? I don't want to take the time to look at everybody on your account. Just while we're here, I'm going to talk about Jolie real quick. Jolie, you guys, defense is great on Jolie, in fact. But you want, because of this, where's it at? This don't interrupt me. Jolie has 100% tenacity and is immune to turn meter reduction effects. Is it on the final tier of this, maybe? Don't interrupt me. There's an ability where he gets critical avoidance based on how much tenacity he has. So let's see here. You pretty much want tenacity in this primary right here. Even if it's a defense mod, which is great, you want tenacity. You want Jolie to be tough to kill, but he gets a lot of his survivability from his health and from his tenacity. So those are the two things you want on Jolie, health and tenacity. Camel Boyo says, gotta go, everyone. Nice to hang with y'all. Nice to hang with you too, Camel Boyo. Always a pleasure, sir. Area 501st. Ooh, who should be a mod? Brian Thompson, you covered who I wanted. Thanks, man. Awesome. Well, we're gonna call it good. Let's just have a beautiful scroll. Look at this Jedi Knight Revan. So good. Shakti, Padme, B2 going with that Grievous. B1 going with that Grievous. Kenobi to go with the Padme. Look at this, you guys. These are still relatively high gear characters. He's got the Ewoks. Wait, does he have C-3PO? I didn't even look. Let's see. Ewoks? Okay, no, he doesn't have C-3PO yet, but it looks like if he gets one more star on low grade, he could probably get him at 5 stars. C-3PO. So good, man. What a beautiful roster. Thank you for letting us look at it. I forgot to say it's a Separatist-focused roster. My man loves the Separatists. Look at this, you guys. You guys can already see that it's a Separatist-focused roster. But just to showcase, look at this. All these relics, they're Separatists, you guys. Plus, he's got so many Zetas in the Separatists. And he's got almost all... this might be all the Separatists. You know who he doesn't have? Freaking Wat Tambor, and he's getting him. We're getting Wat Tambor very soon. We're getting him unlocked. You and me are probably going to get him unlocked at the same time, Brian. Probably going to get him unlocked at the same time. So fantastic. Oh yeah, here's that symbol that DOG was talking about. The new Grand Arena Championships. Very nice. Very nice. All right. And that is it for the roster spotlight. If you want a roster spotlight on this channel and you didn't hear me before, the link to the Discord is in the description. We have a Discord called Free to Play Nation, which is the Discord community connected to this channel. And in there is a channel called Roster Spotlight Requests. Put your almost said gamer tag. That's not right at all. Put your ally code in that channel and I will put your roster on Spotlight here on the stream and we can talk about what you love about your roster. Brian Thompson says, next battle, I'll have him. Go Separatists! Conan says, 3PO at 5 stars is still awesome. It's absolutely true. Absolutely true. Very nice. Well, let's jump in here and do some Conquest. I want to get in here and try that battle again, probably with the Geos. And we can definitely... I really want this disc, so we got to go through here to get it. We got to go through here to get it. Definitely can buy more energy because we have not as much energy as we have stamina. So here's hoping that we can survive the onslaught given to us by these scallywags here. Oh, come on. Okay. Now, I can't use this ability. I mean, I could. But it's not going to call anybody to assist because they're all dazed. I can use the basic, but it won't give Spy any turn meter. So we're just going to use the basic. Oh, stay alive. Don't hit the stagger on our main man. Okay, we already lost Poggle. Let's get everybody back up and running here. Okay, we have to attack him. Let's get more debuffs, give Spy some turn meter. Alright, take him out with Spy. Okay, who's the next biggest threat? Probably range. Super nervous, you guys. This is not going well. I should have got the taunt up with Sunfac. We don't have our other cleanse. Poggle is our other cleanse here. Let's put some damage on the big boy while we can. Ability block, that's good. Let's get range out of here. Connor Keegan says, have CLS tune up and running? I've been using them against troopers. I do not. I do not have CLS up and running. And yeah, you could start with stun. I might bring Han Solo in, who I have like gear 7 Han Solo or something. I might bring Han Solo in order to get an early stun. I might try that. Let's try to remove some turn meter. Got some turn meter removed. This is looking like a potential win, but it's not going to be a 3-star win. There goes the big boy. See you later. I don't know why I'm attacking this guy. He's going to die if I kill everybody else. We got him ability block, so we're going to stick with that. Got the ability block over there. That ability block is really nice. Really nice. There it goes. We got the W. We'll see if we can come back and clean that up at a later date, maybe when we have better discs. Coleman says the bonus attacks are nice with this disc too. From CLS. Okay, yeah, for sure. CLS is a fantastic use of that disc. Well, let's go ahead and snag this. Snag this caustic emissions. This is what we wanted. We're committing it. And we're gonna go ahead and pop this bad boy on. There we go. Now this completes our 12 out of 12, but we will definitely remove anything that we need to if we get better discs. Okay, let's go back. Which disc is that? All right, Connor, we're talking about specifically this thermal exhaust volatile accelerator combo, where we add dots to the enemy whenever we attack them, and then when they get enough debuffs, they start getting thermal detonators. And these 3 thermal detonators actually contribute 3 debuffs towards the next 5. So after you get 3 thermal detonators, you only have to get 2 more debuffs to get another 3, and so on and so forth. So it can really spool up. Really spool up. Brian Thompson says, thanks again for the roster spotlight. Thank you for letting us take a look at it, man. It's a beautiful Separatist roster. Dark Side GOTB focus. Oh no, you guys, I didn't even look and see what came after. I did not look and see what came after. Okay. Overprepared. Let's try the Padme team on this one, because they cannot remove turn meter from the Padme team. And our Geos are already looking kind of rough in the stamina category. Here we go, Padme. Connor says, I have a bunch of debuffs, remove max health discs with high potency CLS tunes, and it's a lot of fun. Wow. Yeah, that is nice. That is nice, Connor. But you got such a fat roster, man. You're in hard, I'm sure. How's it going for you? How's it going for you in the hard conquest this time? Because that's the dream for me. All right, demoralize is not good, but that's okay because we don't do damage based on our damage. We do damage based on courage. All right, so we can do a basic to get some protection up. We can do this. I don't want to use the heal because we don't have a lot of debuffs. But they don't put a lot of debuffs on us, right? They don't. So let's go ahead and use the heal. We'll get some protection up and we'll get Kenobi back up and running. Let's steal the stealth, try to keep Yoda alive, and then Yoda can spread it. Yeah, Kenobi's hopefully going to stay alive with that protection up. We're going to get more protection up with Ahsoka. And let's get more protection up with Anakin, and there goes the big boss. Now this can do big damage to somebody. Who's the big threat? Snowtrooper. Because we're going to do a mass assist over here. And that's going to put, yeah, all those debuffs. All right, this is great. This is great. Let's see if we can get a stun over here. Get him, Padme. Get him. Oh my goodness. Connor says, I went straight Rebels, so only 1.9 million GP, only do a medium. Okay, my bad. I thought I was talking to a different Connor. Forgive me, sir. So with 1.9 million, how is medium going for you? You said you went straight Rebels, so you're using CLS, kind of how I'm using my Geos as your main team that's getting things done. All right, committing to this. Committing to this. All right, so now we can choose which way we want to go because, oh wait, no, we can't choose. We have to go up. We have to go up so that we can get this right here. Hopefully we can. Oh, these teams can be rough. What is over here? Ewoks we can handle. Oh, and Geos. What's the overprepared? Overprepared 1. Oh, but malicious minions too. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the top path. And if we get to the Geos and we can't beat them, we'll just go south. We'll go to here. And that will make us lose one of these 2 data discs. But we'll at least be able to advance. This team overprepared 1. I'm thinking the Padme team is not going to survive against this team. But that's basically our 2 options. It's Padme and Geos. We've only got 1 more energy before we spend. We've only got 1 more stack of energy. We've got the bounty hunters with a gear 12 Bossk now, but it's just nobody else on the bounty hunter team is going to stand a chance. So let's try the Padme team. Almost certainly going to regret this. No, DOG says Connors. And Connor Keene says, too many of us. No, there's never enough Connors in the world. Don't sell yourself short. Oh my goodness! You guys see that? Anakin got 1 shot. Ahsoka gets 1 shot. Oh, wow. This is one of those bad decisions. But see, they were all getting debuffed really good. Alright, we're going to try our Geos. Screw the stamina. You said Padme will get it. Unfortunately, Padme did not. Well, let's buy a little. I'm not done. Unfortunately, Padme did not have what it took. Hawkeye's going to hop off for the evening Gray stream. Man, thank you so much for joining. It really warmed my heart when you reached out to me the other day, and I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you so much. Great to see you. Alright, it's probably the same thing's going to happen to the Geos. We'll find out. What was that? What was that? He just kind of freaked out with his hand there. Oh, hanging in. Keep hanging. You guys need to stop getting all these turns. Oh, wow, they killed Sunfact like that. Oh my goodness. Alright, now the problem here is we lost our Dispel. And crew takes reduced damage from percent health based things. So all these are not going to do any much damage to them. We got the Dispel, that's good. Let's see if we can we need to kill Sith Trooper. I know we're not getting any turn meter because Hux has advantage, but if we kill Hux first, then that Sith Trooper is just going to kill us all. Oh my goodness. That's it. Doggone it. Man, let's try it again. DOG says, Fox, chill out. Fist bump part Hux. Party. Alright, let's try it again. Let's see. Do we have anything? The game is giving us consumables now. What do we have? This health steal, that's not gonna help. It might help a little. But we need like extra survivability. Can we collect anything here? We've gotten 1 thing. Is it like a consumable thing? No, it's not. I don't really want to spend my currency on consumables. What do I have in the inventory? I already checked. It was just this. Well, let's try it. Might help. Brian Thompson says, dang, they're angry. They are. This particular Blind Fury is really rough, especially with a Hux lead. With this critical damage. Yeah. Critical damage, they really stack up the critical damage. Alright, let's try it again. If this doesn't work, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the global feats and try to make some progress with our bounty hunters in phase 1. Okay, so far so good. Good. That was a much better start. And then we got this health steal. Oh no, there goes Soldier. Come on. Come on. Okay, he doesn't have advantage right now, so we can gain turn meter. I got the ability block. Can we get an ability block over here? Got the ability block. I think Phasma already used her shenanigans. Okay, got him out of there. Bunch of debuffs over here. Man, I can't believe they just ganked Soldier like that. Taking him out. Man, even Phasma's doing big damage. Van Lionheart says, First Order is no joke. You're not lying. I would really love to take out that Fox before it's too late. Okay, good. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. He went boom. Fox goes boom. Now what we're gonna do here in a second is we're gonna see how many bombs we can. Let's just do it now. We're gonna see how many bombs we can stack up on Crew before he dies. Spy's probably gonna yeet him out right here. 36 so far. Oh, there it goes. There goes the yeet. Well, we lost Soldier due to some unfortunate situation, but Brian Thompson says ain't happening. Looks like it happened. All right, now that we're back to the Ewoks, we should be able to bring our Padme team back in. They're at 90% stamina, which is not full, but it's the best kind of stamina to be at if you're not full. Still usable. Still usable. Let's hope the Ewoks don't go crazy and one-shot us. Now, here's the thing about the Ewoks. Of course, they can still kill us, but they have a bunch of assists, and the Padme team gets extra survivability on the assists. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's dispel buffs. Oh, hang in there, Kenobi. Okay. Let's get Kenobi back up and running. Now, here's the thing about the Ewoks. They have this... Oh, my goodness. They have this thing that makes you get stunned if you attack out of turn. So... Ahsoka basically is getting stunned all the time. Let's use a basic on... Who's the most dangerous? Scout, probably. Wow, Paplu, because of his basic. Now they're blowing up. Ewok bombs are going off. Oh my goodness. Oh, dodge, that's not good. Now if I do this mass assist, then everybody that assists is going to be stunned. So I don't want to do that. Oh, Kenobi, please. Please stay alive. Alright, let's try to take out the Chirpster. Good. Oh, no! Oh, the Ewoks going boom is so satisfying. All right, this will make everybody go stunned, but hopefully it'll kill him. No, it didn't kill him. Oh, and then he goes boom. Yes, yes. Ben Lionheart says, never say never, Padawan will find a way. Hey, it's all RG, guys. If you keep banging your head against the wall, like DOG was saying recently, I don't remember where. Somebody was saying recently, if you keep banging your head against the wall, it will eventually fall. All right, so this is where I'm going to stop. Because the two best teams I have for this, Padme doesn't stand a chance against this team. Even though Padme's mechanics work well, the damage on these guys is just too high because my Padme team is gear 10 and 11. It's not good. So my Geos are my only chance. I'm going to have to try this multiple times, and I'm not going to try it until I have full stamina on my Geos. So we're going to take our 77 energy, and we are going to go on the event feats, and we're going to make progress here. Defeat 50 enemies with Boba Fett or Jango Fett. We're going to make progress there. And we're going to win at least a battle or two with bounty hunters. So we're going to go all the way back to Sector 1, find the easiest battle that we found so far, which is this battle with a Mon Mothma lead with no rebel fighters. So I don't know how this team got put together, but it's a opportunity for us. We're going to use our bounty hunters. It's going to give us chances to get kills with Boba Fett and Jango Fett. So that's the goal, getting kills with Boba and Jango. And now that we have these discs that are putting a bunch of debuffs on the enemies, we got to be careful not to let the enemies die to the bombs. All right, let's go ahead and get a taunt on Bossk. Let's put some debuffs out there. Now let's do the mass assist on Leia. We let old Ben do his thing that we learned was bad today. Okay. So this may kill Leia, so I'm not going to do it. We're going to put the damage over here. This won't kill her. This might kill her. Kill with Jango. Come on, Jango. Yes! Jango kill. All right, next weakest over here. And this AoE should not kill him, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, good. It didn't kill him. But he may die to the bombs right here. And if he does, there's nothing we can do. Okay, now. If we kill old Ben, the whole thing's over. So even though he's the weakest, we're going to have to try to kill. I would like to kill C-3PO and this Rebel Trooper before we kill old Ben. But old Ben is about to die to the bombs. Alright, basic over here. Let's save the stun in case we need to dispel old Ben. Taunt here. And we do this big hit. What it does is it attacks two people. And it might kill old Ben. But it's still probably our best bet here. Alright, mass assist over here. Old Ben is hanging in there, not dying to those debuffs. Alright, come on, Boba. This is all you, baby. Yes! Boba kill. Now we have to attack old Ben. It's so fun. I never expect it. I never expect it. But it's so fun when they blow up. I don't know why it's so fun. I guess I like the explosions. All right, let's do it again. Another win with bounty hunters. Another win. More kills with Boba and Jango. And we might try it a third time. Jango's getting rocked over there. All right, we're gonna put hopefully 2 hits on her. Yes. And an AoE. Ooh, ability blocks. All right, if we do this, this will probably kill her, so we don't want to do the mass assist. Can we get a stun on old Ben? No stun. All right, good. We got plenty of targets on the field. Let's get our first kill with Jango. Oh no, she didn't die to it. She died to the dots or something. That's weird. Oh well. This one doesn't look like it's going to be as good. Okay, here we go. Kill with Boba. Excellent. Want to try to go for C-3PO while he's out. Let's try to remove some max health from C-3PO. Got the ability block. Excellent. Brian Thompson says those thermal deaths are sweet. I love it. All right, let's see if we can get an ability block here. Yes. Basic. All right, this hopefully won't kill him. This hopefully will kill him. Not enough. All right, here we go. Boom for the Boba Fett. Yes, excellent. Now, Rebel Trooper's about to go boom. He's about to go boom in a big way. Hopefully we can kill him. Oh, he didn't. Oh, look, the game doesn't know what's going on. It freezes, and it's like, oh yeah, they're both dead. Okay, yeah. Oh, so much fun. So much fun. All right, one more time. If we have the energy, we do. One more time. And even though we're already at 80% stamina, hopefully it's okay. The guys they keep going for are either Django or Boba. And they can die twice. They're going after Bossk now. That's a waste of time. All right, basic. AoE. Wow, Han, go crazy, why don't you? Alright, come on, Django. Let's line it up for Boba. Boba's not going to take a turn right now. Here we go. Is this enough? Yes! Alright, mass assist over here. Is this enough? Yes! Oh, Boba Fett is putting in work. But we got our C-3PO in stealth. So, unfortunately, he is untargetable. And this old Ben has some serious tenacity. Alright, can we get an ability block on C-3PO? Trying to stall it out. Hopefully C-3PO will come out of stealth. Nope, can't target anybody. We might as well just get the kill with Boba. There we go. Excellent. Brian Thompson says, what effect does lower stamina have? If you take all of your stats, your speed, offense, protection, health, everything, at 100% stamina, you have all of those stats. At any percent less stamina, you have that much less stats. So right now, my bounty hunters are at 70% stamina. You would just go into their character sheet, and you would look at their stats, and they would only have 70%. Like right now, I'm not gonna try to do math. You guys know I'm terrible at math, but you'd have 30%. If they was at 70%, you'd have 30% less speed, 30% less health protection. It makes it to where your characters die quicker, hit weaker, and go slower. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. All right, let's claim the dailies, you guys. This was an awesome stream. This was fun. I'm going to wrap it up here, you guys. We had some fun in Conquest, started and finished. We made it to our fleet. Rank 2 is what we did. Somebody's knocked us back since then, but that's perfectly fine because it's not our payout anymore. Squad Arena doesn't matter anymore, really. I try to get top 100 if I can. We had a really cool roster spotlight of Clan Skirata. We looked at old Ben's kit and had some fun in Conquest, you guys. It was a blast. It went by super fast. I know it was 2 hours, but wow, it went by super fast. I stream every Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, just going through the progress of this account and trying to be here to answer any questions that you guys have. I want to cater toward early game, new players, and answer any questions. This game is extremely complex, and there's a lot going on. There's so many characters to farm, different teams that they go in, different abilities that they have, different ways to mod everybody. But this game is a lot of fun to just collect these characters over time and build them up and go do things with them. It is a lot of fun. Yeah, DOG says the speed loss is a pain. Brian Thompson, great stream, my friend. Have a good weekend. You too, Brian and DOG and everybody in the chat. Have a great weekend. And I think my music cut out on me just like it always does. Doggone it. I need to add like one more song to the playlist so it lasts through the outro. But you guys, gosh, has it been showing? I hope it hasn't been showing those white lines the whole time. I was just looking at it. It was showing the white lines on my screen. Anyway, you guys, there's one thing I want you all to remember. It's that Jesus loves you. We'll see you next time.